Hi friends, Ringo and I coming at you here to make a little announcement. I don't have a big platform, I don't have a huge voice, but I am a musician and I have my music streaming, and I've made the decision to take my music off of Spotify. I've stopped using them and I realized I can boycott them, but they are still stealing from us as musicians if we have our music there. And it's just, it should have been enough when the CEO a few years back, Daniel Ek, said that the cost of creating content is next to zero. And I'll take issue with the word content at another time. That word just drives me crazy. But devaluing art and creativity and forcing the littler people like me, the little smaller time musicians, to get pushed under. We're not getting discovered, we're getting pushed right under all the algorithms, and no one's getting paid. And they're then stealing from us using AI, and it's getting harder to tell what's AI and what's actual musicians. And now they are running ICE recruitment ads. And they've also, or at least the CEO has also invested in Helsing, a German military technology company that also uses AI. So I try to encourage everybody to use their voice, whatever they have. And so this is what little I can do. I've only got a handful of supporters on listeners on Spotify, which thank you, by the way, if you've been listening to my music. But there are better options that cost about the same, and that don't support war and enriching billionaires and making other people more poor and encouraging violence. So I will be taking my music off of Spotify, and I encourage you to look into Qobuz or Qbuzz. It's I'll try to put a link down below if I can figure that out. I just did a free trial with them and I'm liking it, and I've been actually doing Tidal, Tidal for years, and I really love them. And they've made it really easy, these newer platforms, to transfer your playlists if that's what you're worried about, kind of missing out on what you've curated and cultivated over the years. So it's not always convenient, but we're at a point where I can't, I have the privilege of choosing not to have it just be convenient, but trying to at least speak my voice, as small as it may be. It's got to be a lot of our voices getting together. So thank you for listening to my music, however you have and however you continue to do. It's always on my website. But with all musicians, we just encourage you to buy music from them, buy their merch, go to shows, buy the tickets to the shows. And if you can't afford to do much and you need to stream, maybe you just go to their website and buy one song and then stream it. But any amount helps, because we're not making anything off of the streaming. And the idea that content costs next to nothing to make, there's so many things wrong with that statement. So if you listen to me on Spotify, I hope that you'll find my music elsewhere. I'm taking it down from there. It'll still be on the other platforms, some of which are also problematic, but for now, the most egregious seems to be Spotify. So that's what I'm starting with. But thank you for supporting artists and musicians and actual humans. We so appreciate that. And if you have the opportunity to and the desire to make your voice heard, switch over to Tidal or Qobuz. And thank you. Thank you for listening. And Ringo and I thank you for supporting humans. Okay, bye.